Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie and I upload videos on lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. As you guys can probably tell, I'm going to be continuing the theme of Tim Burton movies, with today's look being that of The Corpse Bride. And as per usual, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows already blocked off. If you're interested in seeing how I do that, please don't forget to check out my Jack Skellington video that I posted about 2 weeks ago. And while you're there, also check out my Sally video from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I do have a wig cap on because I am planning on using a blue wig, as you can see right here. Now, this is the reference pic that I'm going to be using for my Corpse Bride look, and let's just jump right into the video. To start off, I'm going to be using my water activated face paint, and I'm going to be mixing the white color along with the light blue color to create the Corpse Bride skin tone. I am also excited to be using my new Revolution Corpse Bride eyeshadow palette. It has all the beautiful shades that I'm going to be needing to create this look, and I'm so excited, guys. The mirror side is also perfect so I can mix the face paints. Once I mixed the white and the blue face paint and created the perfect shade of light blue that I wanted, I started applying it to my face with a concealer brush, and you can see me here. I'm just spreading it all across my face, and then I'm going in with the beauty blender so that I can basically blend out any lines that the brush may leave behind. Here I'm just going into my eye area, just making sure not to disturb the eyebrow area where I basically used a whole bunch of glue to block it off. And same, also going in with the beauty blender and just blending everything out, trying to make it look less splotchy. Now I'm blending the paint down to my neck, and as you can probably tell, I did make the blue a little bit lighter. I thought it was a little too dark for the face area, so I am going over the face area as well as my neck and just blending all of that out. Not me feeling like the guy from Big Fat Liar or just a smurf. Now tapping into the Corpse Bride palette, I'm going to be using the two darkest shades of blue. And sorry guys, the baby decided to talk right when I was recording my voice. But I was trying to say I'm going to be using a thick brush and contouring the heck out of my whole face. And really making sure to go in super deep on my cheekbones, just so that I can look kind of deadly. I'm also making sure to go in with my sponge so that I can blend the powder into my skin.
Strike a pose? Yes? Okay. I like. Let's continue.
Now I'm going in with a thinner brush so that I can do my nose contour. And another thing is I'm definitely going to make sure to go in really dark and deep with my nose contour because her nose is very fine and skinny. Now going into my James Charles palette, I'm going to be using the white shade, and I'm going to be using another fluffy brush and just highlighting with the white, highlighting the bridge of my nose, highlighting under my eyes, highlighting my cheekbone area, and basically all the opposite places of where I contoured. Now going back into my Corpse Bride palette, I'm using the two blue shades to go on my eyelid, and I'm really going to darken those shades into my eyelids. It looks like she almost has blue eyeshadow on, so I'm just trying to replicate that as much as I can by putting it on the eyelids and the under eye area. Also using the lighter blue shade color and using my finger to apply it to any little sparse areas where I didn't get to like completely cover it with face paint. And then now I'm going into the darkest blue called Enthusiasm, and I'm just deepening and darkening my eyelid area and making sure to really blend that out into my crease. Now with a fine angled brush, I'm going to be drawing in my eyebrows. Now, as you guys may or may not already know, eyebrows is my weakest point when I do my own makeup, but I tried my best. I went in with the darker blue in my face paint palette, and I'm just basically drawing out the shape of her eyebrows following the picture that I'm using. And guys, don't worry about making any mistakes. The good thing about makeup is that you can always correct any type of mistake you make. You can always erase, or you can always go over. But basically I drew the rough draft of the eyebrows on both sides, and once I finished with that, I went back in with the lighter blue color and I basically just carved out the eyebrows, and whatever imperfections or mistakes that I made with the darker blue, I fixed with the lighter blue, and it came out much better. Here I'm just going back in with the dark blue eyeshadow and just really deepening and darkening my crease area. And you're basically going to see me going back and forth a lot with contouring. I wanted to make sure that I really hollowed out certain areas of my face, since she is a corpse and she's ultra skinny and basically dead, you know. Here I'm just going back in with the light blue face paint, and I'm just basically covering up any spots that I might have missed, especially around the nose area. I'm also cleaning up the nose contour area by highlighting the bridge of my nose. And just blend, 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 everything blended well. Now I'm using my really fine brush to go into the black face paint color, and I'm drawing in her little nostrils. I noticed that her nostrils are like really high up and really thin, so I tried to replicate that on the upper part of my nose. One thing is that you're gonna see me do is that I definitely did not like the way the shape came out at first. I thought it was too high up, so you know, it's okay to erase the face paint. I did use like a wet wipe and I erased it, and I just colored it back in with the light blue face paint and did the contour again, and it was no issue for me to draw in the nostril part of her nose again. This time I made it lower and I kind of connected it to my own nostril so it didn't look so like out there. And once again I went back in with my angled brush with the light blue color, and I just cleaned up any mistakes I may have made. Going back in with the white eyeshadow, I'm just highlighting under my eyebrow area, my cheek area, and my forehead area, and my chin. As you can see here, just like with the Sally look, my upper lip started sweating, so I was kind of melting off the face paint on that area. But it's okay, all I did was reapply the light blue face paint, then I covered up anything that looked like too light with the eyeshadow, and it looked even better. It actually looked like I kind of highlighted and contoured that area as well. Then I just finished highlighting the other parts of my face as well as my neck. Now I'm going into my e.l.f. lipstick palette, and I'm using the two first shades at the front, and I'm using the darker shade to draw in her lip shape. So she kind of has like duck face lips, to be honest, so I tried to draw them kind of ducky looking, if you know what I mean. So I definitely overdrew the lips. And once I drew it in, I also filled it in with the same color, and then I went in with the lighter color and filled it in over it just to try to replicate more or less the lip color that she has. I'm also going in and cleaning up the edges with the light blue color and my angled brush. Tapping back into my James Charles palette, I am using the berry color eyeshadow, and this is just to, one, replicate the lip color she has better, and two, also to mattify my lips. So she kind of looks like she has on a liquid lipstick, like a dry liquid lipstick, which I didn't have one in a shade close to hers. Now contour, 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 just really trying to contour my neck and chest area, and also highlighting my collarbones, which I don't know if you can tell, but I was struggling a little with that because
my collarbones are barely visible with all the meat that I have on me.
So I really had to like go in and like paint it with the face paint and use some highlighter and then shade it in with the dark blue. I also made sure to contour the boob area to make it look more like hers as well. Once I finished with the chest area, I went in again with a thick brush and just used the white face paint to kind of outline the neck area to make it look like I have a super duper skinny neck like her. I'm basically just going back between using the paint and doing some extra contour with the navy blue color. Alright, now here I'm using the fine brush and just using the white face paint color to paint my under eye area white, and I'm just giving the illusion that I have bigger eyes. And now I'm going in with that same brush and using the black face paint color to draw in the lower lash line. She has very exaggerated lower lashes, and I'm just basically drawing that in since I didn't want to use false eyelashes for this part. And I'm basically just refining my nose shape area. Now I'm applying any mascara, doesn't matter which one, to my upper lash area, and I'm going to be applying the most exaggerated eyelashes that I have. I am so sorry guys, I had one of those moments again where my camera died, well my phone died actually, and I did not realize it. It died right when I was applying my eyelashes, and I also missed the part where I was drawing in the little hole that she has in her mouth cheek area. So I basically just did a whole bunch of squiggly black lines and like just created a shape very similar to what she had. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I did like little squiggly lines around the shape to, you know, make it look like it's kind of cracked open, and I did some shading also with the black eyeshadow. Then I also put on the blue wig and my blue flower crown, and that brought the look together. So that's pretty much it guys. I hope you enjoyed, and this is my corpse bride look.